Shabbat Shalom everyone. This week we are naturally doing Parshat Shmini in the Beit Knesset, in the synagogue on Shabbat, but I want to share over a thought within regards to the Talmud. Here we are learning today. There's a cycle where everyone is learning the Talmud all across the world every single day, and today we are approaching Yud Chet, that is page number 18 of Tractate Sotah, naturally in Hebrew, Masechet Sotah. So very, very interesting. These pages of the Gemara are talking all about having healthy relationships, Shalom Bayit, amazing marriages. Those are the goals which everyone should be striving for. And it's been happening in this tractate where a wife has been warned by a husband within regards to not be secluded with another person, and even after warning, after the man tells her not to be secluded or wherever it might be with the other man, she was secluded, whatever might have happened, and then she will have to now go to the Bet HaMikdash and drink a potion of water, a bitter water. And if she was guilty, she actually caused adultery, she would actually die on the spot in the most brutal fashion. However, what's interesting in today's page, it's talking about healthy relationships with regards to, it's reminding about what the wife did and what the wife didn't do. And it's actually so powerful, the relationship between a husband and a wife, that Hashem is prepared for his name to be erased in the water, so that there'll be harmony and relationship within regards to the couple itself. And it's very important. We live in a day and age where we see separation is so high. It's now the easy option now. It was back in the day, 100 years ago, marriages, it was very rare. Couples would get separated. But in modern day nowadays, it's over 50-60%. In even some states in America, and that's alarming. Even in the ultra-Orthodox world, it's a very high rate. However, the Talmud in this whole tractate, and especially today, is teaching us that we should do everything we can to resolve relationships, marriages. There's kids involved a lot of times in the relationships also. Is this the right thing to do? People should work on themselves, because usually it's not one person that's the guilty party, it's two people. One should take all options. One should have not just counseling, should look at themselves, counseling themselves to see where they're going wrong, how they can make themselves better people, so they will reciprocate better with their partners. Both parties should say that. And sometimes it's better to be the one that's right, but will not make a fuss over it. One should be have this humility factor towards themselves, just like Moshe Rabbeinu was, the most humble man in the world. One, when they're coming inside the relationship, should be as humble as possible. If they might be right on different occasions and different things, then if it's something minor or something trivial, of course, just be the first one. But one should be willing to give inside a marriage. Over here, the Torah is advocating over here how there's things that might, for example, annoy one of the partners. One should learn and maybe should work on those things, and the other person should also see what might be difficult for the other couple and also work on themselves within regards to this. Marriage is all about making a lot of efforts, and that is the optimum. That is where the reward comes. One should never choose the easy way out. Sure, disagreements can come, and it's healthy also sometimes to disagree. It's a very dangerous, actually, if everyone is just agreeing to everyone else. However, it can be done in a constructive manner in these marriages, especially, and without it going to go into full-on arguments and everything else. There's a power, and they say actually that's when there's a healthy marriage in the house between the husband and wife. That's when the divine presence is resting upon the person inside the house. It's got Hashem's presence in the house. However, if there's it's not harmonious at all, and there's sort of bickering, arguing, and silly things, selfishness, Hashem's presence, God's presence, is not inside the house, respectively. And guys, this is a message of these days. People should always go out of the way to sweep their wives out of their feet, compliment the whole time. Wives should compliment and give encouragement to the husband the whole time. It's very important the wives also, especially in a religious, especially Orthodox house, encourage them to go to the different shiur Torah. It's crucial for the spiritual growth of the husband, where the wife actually encourages the whole time. There's family purity issues also, which people should, if they're not well versed on, they should learn these things also. It's very, very vital for the relationship. It's also healthy also. Scientists have proven that people that have a family purity cycle where they practice going to the ritual bath and mikveh every single month, they are protected from more illnesses and everything else. So women are, and all of that. People should learn the different halachot within regards to Shalom Bayit and everything else. It's very important. And if, guys, you're listening now, and many people unfortunately might be having issues, whatever it is, now's the time to work on it. Work hard, be selfless, and be a great example, because then the kids also see the amazing work that other spouse is doing, and it's radiating. And there was a great rabbi named Rabbi Aryeh Levine. In fact, it was his yard site only a few weeks ago. Very, very great rabbi, lived in Jerusalem only about 80 years ago. And he, interestingly enough, once took his wife to the doctor. Her leg was hurting her. So what did he say to the doctor? He said, "Our leg is hurting us." He looked at it in the plural, because it wasn't just her that was in pain, her leg. He loved her so much, cared about his wife so much, that he said it's as if both of us are in pain, are feeling the same physical pain. So that's it. We've got our partners, whatever it is, and we should treat each other, love the partner like ourselves. And that's where divine presence is going to come. And guys, and girls also, if you're listening wherever it is across the world, many of you sometimes in this generation especially say, it's better off to be single, all those different things, blah, 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 and, this is the world we're living in, we're in the 21st century, but no, the world of Hashem's put us here to be givers. And that's the thing. So if we are like in our 30s or stuck even our 40s, even 60s, wherever, it's a time Hashem likes it when there's a partnership among the man and the woman that is optimum. And guys, I want to wish you all an awesome Shabbat. Keep listening. Every day I'm doing videos. Today it's Daf Yomi of Masechet Sotah. Tomorrow it's going to be naturally Yud. And listen every day. You can look at the old videos wherever it is. This is going out on all different social media platforms, and also all over the internet, also on email, so you can search it out and everything else. Guys, have an awesome Shabbat and everything else, and a harmonious Shabbat inside the house. And guys, especially listening, when we're praising our wives this Shabbat, we sing Eshet Chai with a lot of intention and kavanah to show our appreciation for our spouses. Shabbat Shalom.